When you say are we live, we usually are.
No, I think we are right now, actually. But I'm just
Probably.
making sure sound is off on other things.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah.
All right. Oh,
Well, you
Jill's
kind of
already
get,
on here. Hi, Jill. She's like, hello, y'all, and then be right back. So hi. Looks like there's someone else that was waiting for us as well.
oh,
Welcome.
nice.
You're here waiting for us to our Hurley's Hand Dyed podcast here on YouTube. Is there someone behind you, or is that your fan moving?
Oh, no, my fan's not moving.
That was weird.
That's probably the TV back
Oh,
there.
is Jeff in there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe I saw him walking around. That's
You might have.
possible. Okay, sorry. It freaked me out for a second. I'm like, if my door opens, if there's no one there, then that's a problem. Um,
Yeah, if you
I
see someone creeping up on me,
yeah,
let me know.
yeah. Um, I am Amber from Crafty Performers on Etsy, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
And I am Donna from Crystal Skies Hand Dyed on Etsy, Instagram, and Facebook, and Crystal Skies Handmade on Etsy and Instagram. And together we are
Hurley's hand died. Sorry, I
Hurley's
did
Hand
on.
Dyed.
Sorry.
Oh, welcome to everybody. Well, we've been having weird weather. It got up to 92 today, and we got thunderstorms.
It's
So,
monsoonal weather.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
monsoon season. I mean, we get it's really hot and then we get evening thunderstorms. We've been getting those for like 3 weeks. Oh,
I,
hi Maribel, welcome.
I just got our notification that we're on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
so sometimes I don't get them for 20 minutes after. So
Yeah, I don't think I get notifications because I'm
I'm
on
being
this
night.
on the phone.
I'm drinking orange with vanilla.
Mm. Tastes like a creamsicle.
Hmm.
I have
So
just straight up water tonight. I've been getting super dehydrated here, and I worry that I'm allergic to something in the water here. And when I mentioned that to people I work with, they said, well, there is uranium in the water, and there's this in the water, and there's that in the water. And I'm like, because the inside of my mouth, ever since we've moved to New Mexico, it peels.
have
I
you, are you
healing.
starting? So did you start buying bottled water now and try it? Try just straight bottled water? Because sometimes even those purifiers don't purify. Or you could get, what's that big company that comes with the big bottles to the houses?
Oh, like Calistoga, is that who it is
Yeah,
still?
like Calistoga or one of those.
Yeah, a lot of people have that here. They get the
Didn't
bottled
you
water.
have one at one of your houses in Idaho? Oh, okay. Or
No,
was it maybe in Arizona?
no, we never had one.
We had one. We had one in California because they didn't put fluoride in the water. And so
Mm.
we got fluoridated. My because you weren't even born yet, but the other three were little, and our doctor had recommended it since California water was, we lived around LA and it wasn't the best water. So,
Mm.
but then I don't think I've ever had it since. We didn't need it in Washington. We had great water up there,
Yeah,
good
we had good
tasting and
water in
everything.
Idaho too.
And
We had well
Montana
water.
was good water. Idaho was good water. Here at least it doesn't taste, but
Yeah,
I don't know
ours
what's in
sometimes
there.
smells like rotten eggs here.
Oh, that's sulfur in the water.
Well,
So
there's other things in the water though too. What
yeah,
I
if I
was
were you,
told.
yeah, I wouldn't drink the water. Don't drink the water. You have
Yeah.
the purifier in your refrigerator there too, don't you? You always have. So that must not be, in the Brita.
Oh yeah, we have the Brita. We have a Brita. Um, but I don't know I don't know if Brita takes out things like that.
Yeah, I don't
I
either.
don't
Yeah.
know. Oh, hi Maritza, welcome.
Hi everybody. If you're new, thank you. If you're old, thank you. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe. So,
And say hi. Hi
say
Laurel,
hi.
welcome.
So,
Oh, we
but
talked about your
anyway,
weird weather. Anything else you want to talk about that's happened in the past 2 weeks?
you can talk. You started school,
We started school and I'm tired because we started school. I'm tired.
right?
Um,
You have to change well, you were only off really a week. I would say you have to change, I mean, a month. You have to change
mhm.
your schedule, but really, you didn't even get used to the getting up later. You probably still got up early, didn't you?
Oh, I'm usually up by 7:30 at the latest. I mean, on days I don't have school. All summer it was that way too. And then I'd go out in the living room and crochet and watch TV while Dave slept in. But now it's 5:30 again.
Yeah, yeah.
That's hard. But yeah, I mean, school started. I'm happy it started because, it gives me structure for my day, but
Yes,
I'm
yes,
tired because my
right,
classroom is hot.
right.
By the end of the day, like I've come home several days this week and taken another shower when I got home because I
Oh, yeah,
was hot and sweaty.
because you have the swamp coolers, not the air conditioners in your school, right?
Yep. So yeah.
Well, Jeffrey's come home and showered almost every day too.
Oh yeah, he's
And
out in
boy, are
the,
those packages dirty.
oh, I'm sure.
And then it's so hot. And I don't know if I told you this. He said one day somebody had a sprinkler on and he went and stood in the sprinkler.
Oh,
He's a mailman, you guys. And we hit 102 this last week. And so he bought this big thing to pour over his head, pour water over his head. He said it almost dries instantly, in and out of the truck.
mhm.
So,
Oh
but
yeah.
yeah. Well, I dyed our Dragons Club, our Dragon and Yarn Club this they went in the mail on Thursday. So after I
Yeah.
think I got your dragons on Tuesday, maybe
Yeah.
Wednesday, because I died the next
I
day, dyed
sent
the
them
yarn.
on Friday, but it was
Maybe,
Friday after I got home from school.
yeah, I think I got them maybe Tuesday, because then I died on Wednesday. Yeah, because I got them out on Thursday. So
Mhm.
yeah. So I
Yeah.
hope you guys love them. We did.
Yes, they're very pretty this time. Laurel, it is not just teachers. I've actually had students for a week and 2 days, and I was back for 2 weeks and 2 days. So yeah, I'm actually kind of teaching now. Um, I say kind of teaching because we have Galileo testing, which sets our baseline for the year on the 19th. We start 19th and 20th. And we've been instructed not to front load like with a whole bunch of curriculum before Galileo because they take Galileo 3 times during the year on the curriculum that we're teaching. So their
Oh,
first test should be low
so
because we
what is
haven't taught them that yet.
Oh, okay.
And
So,
then in December, they take it again and they should have gone up. And they take it again in May and they should have gone up even more.
oh wow, I've never heard of that. Yeah, that's new.
Well,
So
there's a
I
lot more
wish you
testing now
had
than
that.
there needs to be.
Yeah, you didn't do
No,
that.
mm-mm, no.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I've been the first 2 days where we went over the syllabus and what was expected. On Monday, I did kind of a pre-test to see where my kids were at, like my own little pre-test to see what I needed to teach. And it covered skills they should have learned in their last year. And then on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I did things to fill in those gaps. And this week, I think I'm gonna start the curriculum. Although I'm going back and forth whether I want to start the curriculum or not, or still just try to fill in more gaps because I don't know. I don't know because we don't want to get off, our schedule. We have a pacing guide that we should follow, but the pacing guide, we thought Galileo would be a week earlier, but our kids don't all have computers yet. So we can't do it a week earlier. They're still giving out computers. So
Oh, your kids all get computers?
yeah, we're a 1-to-1 district. So kids have a laptop.
Do they leave it at school? They
Not
take it
in high
home?
school. Mhm.
What if they lose it or something?
They
Or
have to pay for it. They can sign, their parents can sign something and they can sign something saying they don't want to do a school one and they can have their own device, but they have to bring their own device every day because a lot of the stuff we do is on the computer.
oh,
We do have some computer labs in our school, and actually, I might reserve computer labs for Galileo just in case I have kids that don't have computers yet. So I can get everyone tested and then start the curriculum. Um, but yeah, we're a 1-to-1 district, so everyone should have one. All of our kids.
wow.
Laurel, my smallest class has 20. My biggest class has 31. I see about 180 students over 2 days. She's asked how many kids are in my class.
Oh, because you're on the every other day thing?
Yeah, we're in a block schedule. So I have 4 and 4. Like 4 on Monday, 4 on Tuesday. 4 classes that are
And then
each 80 minutes.
so what do they do with the extra day?
Friday alternates between A day and B day.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like so if it's a week we don't have school on Monday, that week would be an A week, we'd have another A day on Friday. Or like whenever we get off November 5th this year for voting, It's a New Mexico thing. And
Yeah.
so we'll make up, I think that's a Thursday this year. So our Friday will be a B day to make up for that Thursday we missed.
Oh, well, they've got it all thought out, don't they?
Yep, they got it figured out. Yeah, I am still teaching high school. I'm doing geometry and algebra still, but this year I have 6 geometry classes and 1 algebra class. Last year I
Freshman
had
algebra?
more algebra. But my algebra class actually has about half and half of
Oh,
freshmen and then upperclassmen who have to retake it.
oh, okay.
I have about half of my kids are 10th, 11th, or 12th graders. So
Wow.
I think I have the biggest population of upperclassmen in my algebra class because I don't think Sarah has maybe 1 or 2 here and there because she has all algebra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Our freshman class is smaller this year. So Sarah has all algebra. I have 1 algebra class, and then Kathy has 2 algebra classes because the senior class is smaller. And she was teaching financial literacy, which is a senior level class. Last year, she had all financial lit because our senior class was huge. This year, she only has enough kids for 5 classes. They are full, but she only has enough for 5 classes plus 2 algebra classes. I don't know.
Well,
Classes that have 31, those are the harder classes. My classes with 20 and 22, those are easier. But honestly, this year, my kids are really good.
so far.
Have a few that I'm going to have issues with, but hopefully we nip that in the bud early. But for the most part, I think like in the past week, my kids have done more work more willingly than the entire last school year. Like they've worked hard. I've heard so much math talk in my classroom, which sounds weird to say if you're not a math teacher, because a lot of times you give kids assignments and they just sit there and they're like, I don't know what to do. Like I have them in their tables and they're talking to each other. Like, okay, so I got this here and you got that there. What did you do different than me? Let's talk through this. And I've heard so much good math talk. It warms my heart to hear that because that means maybe this year will be a good year.
Maybe they're paying attention.
I mean, we have a goal to show growth. They want us to show 4% per student across Galileo, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a lot with what our kids have been doing. It's been rough. So we're hoping that we can get that growth this year.
Well, I've been watching a bunch of those videos on YouTube about teachers, why they quit. Oh my gosh, some of the stories, you're just going, Amber. One girl, she quit because it was the last straw, she said, but they brought a guy in to spray for cockroaches, and he sprayed while they were in school. And she was kind of weary about that. And he said, oh no, it's all safe. And he sprayed and they hit a cockroach nest, and it actually, the whole thing from the ceiling, there was cockroaches, she said, all over everybody. She said was awful. And the school just said, well, you know, we'll move you out of that class, but we'll move you back in when he's done spraying. But some of the stories is like, you know, and a lot of it did have to do with the kids. A couple of them quit after their second year back after COVID. They said it was awful. They said the kids had no structure at all. And she said, you're not allowed to do anything. And she said, you get the parents to go, well, you know, they're at school. You're supposed to teach them, you know, that their kids can do no wrong type thing. And I'm sure you've had now, especially that you're in high school. That's the
Honestly, high school is better than middle school any
she
day.
said she said middle school was the worst.
Yes.
Every teacher I watched said middle school, the grade school was great, and high school they're graduating and they want to go to college. But she said middle school, that's the age where these kids are starting to be smart aleck, and you know the teachers can't tell them anything. And I
They're
thought
feral.
you had some
School
middle
kids.
school,
Yeah, I was. Last year I was in 7th grade the year before last. Those
yeah,
7th graders were mean.
yeah,
They
that's
will
the thing.
say things just to make you cry.
Yeah,
High
and they said
schoolers,
the
they
teachers
say
have
something.
no control. They can't do anything.
Mhm.
And she said
Oh,
the one girl said, and her principal backed the parents.
mhm.
And she said that was it. That, you know,
Yeah,
no.
there's places where as they say, the inmates run the asylum, and that often happens on middle school level. In the high school, I do feel like more parents are willing to say, well, my kid's going to be an adult soon, they should learn responsibility. There are still parents that
Probably especially freshmen, because those kids are still just out of middle school and still kind of might be a little smart aleck and stuff,
they're glorified sixth graders. Really. But I mean, I do love teaching, you guys. I don't want this to sound like I don't love teaching, but there's days like I stay below the radar. Let me just put it that way. I'm a good teacher. My admin likes me. I stay below the radar. I'm not outspoken. One of my friend teachers, I'll call her my friend teacher, who teaches biology. Well, she teaches more sciences. She just says whatever the heck she wants and doesn't care. She's from New York, so she doesn't really care what you think of her. And she had a parent take a kid out of her class this week, and called her a purple-haired hippie. And that was the reason why they were moving that student from her classroom, because she was a purple-haired hippie. The student was being removed from her environmental sciences AP class. It's environmental sciences.
And AP, isn't that?
Advanced placement, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this is good for their, for their future. But like, of course you're going to learn about things that sounds like they're from hippies, because it's environmental sciences.
Right,
Are you
right.
kidding me again?
What?
Oh, my task. My last task for one of my classes, I submitted it and it came back yesterday, and I talked to my counselor or my advisor about it this morning, and he helped me fix it, and it just came back for revision again. What did I do wrong this time? Sorry, it's frustrating. Yes, as Jill says, middle schoolers are cray cray. Steph says, when I student taught, I had placements in first grade and then 8th grade math. The only difference between those kids was the height. That's fair. That is fair. My first graders they were cute, but they were also kind of feral.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
the one teacher, she had been a kid, she taught kindergarten and first grade. She actually had one of those classes that was together.
okay.
And
Uh-huh.
she said, she said, they do what they want. She said, you have no control over 5-year-olds. And she said, if they want to learn, they learn. But she said, you can't yell at them,
Yeah.
or they start crying.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's
yeah.
true.
So she said, yeah, but third grade, she said third grade, she loved third grade, 8 years old. They still look up to teachers, you know.
Even fourth graders still, they're not, I mean, the fourth graders love Dave.
Mhm.
It's by the 6th grade where they're not as they're the big fish in the little pond by 6th grade,
That's
because you
right.
got
They're going into
4th, 5th,
middle
and
school
6th. Yeah.
next year. Yeah.
And so yeah, that's fun. But
But yeah.
yeah.
But
So
anyway, enough about school. And if you didn't catch that, if you're new here, Amber is still in school. Amber went back to school to get her master's.
I'm
So,
annoyed by what they said in my revision. It was something that passed off the first time I submitted it, and now they said it doesn't pass. I'm annoyed. I'm gonna fix it tonight and resubmit it, and they sure as heck better pass it.
uh,
I'm like, sorry guys. Getting your master's is no joke.
yeah, and I remember Christy when she got hers was a lot she had write a lot of essays and
Mhm.
theses and stuff like that, but hers was a completely different. She
Field.
was going for, yeah,
Well, I
going
had
right.
to create a spreadsheet. I had to
Uh-huh.
find stability points in a population. So at how many thousands of turtles in this population, I think it was, would this be a stable population where the growth would basically equal the death and it would stay stable? Okay, that was fine. My spreadsheet is great. And then I had to explain the stability points. And I was
But it
talking to my
works.
mentor about it this morning, and I'm not gonna lie, I cried. I don't think he knew I was crying, but I got really frustrated because I'm like, this is what I'm saying. He's like, what are you saying? And I'm like, this is what I'm saying. Oh, whoever thought that you'd have to be passionate with math?
I know, I know.
Like, I can look at it and say that, and I'm like, not to say that's not mathematically sound, it is. It was mathematically sound when I submitted it yesterday, and now it's not today. Okay, anyway, guys, sorry. I'm going to school for that, and I'm doing my micro credentials for my licensing. So I'm working on that class too at the same time.
Is
Up
that
to level
easier?
2. What?
Is that easier?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like some of the things, I mean, I already know everything, but I have to take it if I want to move up to level 2. I have to take this class. So right now we're learning about assessments. I'm like, I learned all this stuff in college 4 years ago. It's not like I graduated 40 years ago and didn't learn about how the new what fangled things in assessments. I graduated 4 years ago, but I still have to do all the assignments. And you guys, I don't want you to think I'm complaining. I'm not complaining because I'll get a raise when I get level 2. But it's frustrating, especially because it's all new stuff. Yeah.
Hey, what do you have any whips? I don't.
I
I'm
have
gonna make,
this.
is that an octi pose?
Yes. Well, should I show? I'll show. Okay.
Yeah, show
I'll
your
show
thing.
it with, okay. So I bought some kits on Amazon that are crocheting kits. Okay. So this is one of the ones I bought. Cute little octopuses. And I'm going to tell you what, presentation, look at this yarn. Look how cute these yarn, little tiny skeins of yarn are. Make it. And these kits you buy on Amazon come with a crochet hook. They come with stitch markers. This one came with a pair of snips that sucked, so I used my own scissors. And it came with like the fluff. And this was to make 2 different octopi. And so this is what I did Sunday. I took Sunday off. So these are the 2 octopi that it made from the kit. And you hold the yarn in a double strand. And actually, I switched up their pattern because their pattern looks like this on the bottom. And I flipped it over and sewed it like that. I like that look better. So these are the 2 from the kit. And then, so that whip is one of those. These are all made with cotton. With some of that, I love this cotton that I bought.
Oh,
I'm getting ready for some big markets. For the Day of the Dead market and then the Scarecrow Festival. So I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 of these this week, and I'm on number 11 right now.
so you making skeletons?
I'm working on actually, look what I made today.
Oh, a sugar
Yeah,
skull.
sugar skull. After I fixed my printer, I made a sugar skull. Where did I put my lid just now? There it is.
You're gonna have to make some that are white with different colors in it.
Yeah, that was just my experiment to make sure that my machine was working okay and that it could switch layers okay, because it's 2 different colors. Because it's like the gold and bronze
Does
color.
it have a hole?
Orange.
Does it have a hole in it so you can use it like a
No.
keychain or something? Oh, no.
No, but I think I can add one. I think I can design and add one.
Yeah, because otherwise, what would you use that for?
Well, right now that was just my experiment to see what it looked like. People put
Oh.
them on the wall. You can put them up with like double-sided tape.
Oh, okay.
You could make it bigger and put it up with like double-sided tape.
Yeah, you could make some bigger ones, huh?
Yes. And then, okay, oh, Jill says that's what makes me cry, frustration at myself and outside forces. Yes.
Yes.
Everything makes me cry. Ask my mom. She lived with me growing up. Then
She's my sensitive one.
I am sensitive. I gave into the hype. I'm going to tell you I gave into the hype and bought a Woobles kit.
Oh, did you?
Now I bought it on Amazon. It was still like $30 though. But it comes with everything. And it comes with videos. So like in here has like bits and bobbles like the sewing needle and the stitch markers and everything. But in here there's a code to go watch videos. And it is so good. It goes through step by step. I'm like, I am not a beginning crocheter by any means, but the steps were good, easy to follow. And actually I had extra yarn when I finished. It does come with the crochet hook too. And this is almost like, they call it like, it doesn't fray. It's almost like it's wrapped around. Do you see that?
Looks like a flat. It kind of reminds me of a
Yeah.
shoestring.
Kind of like a shoestring, like with yarn on the inside, and then it like wraps around it. So they designed that for beginners so that, when yarn that has multiple ply, if you go to pull and you get part of the ply and you get a weird.
Yes.
So they did that for beginners. And this is Bjorn the Narwhal.
Oh, okay.
I made Bjorn the Narwhal.
It only makes one thing
It only makes one thing.
for $30.
Yes, ma'am. That's why I said I gave into the hype. I just wanted to try it.
So you can make a bunch more of your own with
Yes,
your own.
like I did
yarn.
with the octopus. Yes.
Okay.
So that's Bjorn. Hold on, I gotta show you the other things I bought this week. Since I'm talking about it,
I think, didn't Jill get some wobbles? Wobbles, isn't that where I saw them? I saw them somewhere.
They have them at Joann's. They do have them
Oh,
at Joann's you can get now, but they are excluded from the coupons.
really?
Yes. You cannot use coupons on them. So that is Bjorn. He is very cute, actually.
Yeah, he is cute.
And they said they should take like 3.5 to 7 hours, depending on your level of crocheting. Hour and 15 minutes for me.
Oh, nice.
I was studying and I came out and Dave was like, how's studying? And I said, does this answer your question? I did that instead. Okay. Now, Amazon has a lot of kits that you can get that are not Woobles. Okay, they're different companies and they're way cheaper. So like this octopus one, I think I paid like $10 for that to make 2 octopi. So that's not bad. Okay. And then I got another one from that company. I haven't made this one yet, but it makes 1 big one and then 2 babies. And the presentation of these, like they really, like they're so cute. Look at this. Isn't that cute? Those little skeins.
Those are cute. Those are like those little things that cost you like $30 to buy. The little 5-gram at
Nice.
yeah.
And then this is the fluff. You have to open it and it expands.
Right.
And it comes with, like I said, okay, it comes with snips. See, snips. And then it comes with the safety eyes. It comes with the crochet hooks. This has 2 different sizes because of the bigger one and the littler ones. I mean, it came with everything. And I want to say this one I might have paid $15 for.
Does it have instructions you can follow on YouTube, or does it just have
Has both. This one has,
Okay.
these ones have written instructions as well as videos that go along with them.
Okay.
The Woobles ones are the same, but the written instructions, you have to download the pattern from the Woobles website. It doesn't come with a physical copy of it, but you can download it. Okay, so there's those ones. And then I found these ones, and these ones actually have the yarn that is the same as the Woobles, like the easy, no rip stuff. I got this guy.
Oh, is it a dinosaur?
He's a Triceratops.
Yeah.
And I got this little unicorn. Luna the
Oh,
unicorn.
she's cute.
And then these are so this is the yarn. So this is her. See how it's like fabric around the yarn. Like it's almost like a t-shirt wrapped around it, like a jersey.
Yeah, like t-shirt yarn.
Yeah, but these also come with everything. They come with a crochet hook. This one comes with a pair of scissors. And then all your little extras in here, your safety eyes and stuff, and then the pattern. And then basic crochet information. If you don't know how to crochet at all, it shows you how to do the basic stitches you're going to use. Like, yeah, I'm excited. I mean, because like you said, these are patterns I can use again later.
Right.
Like once I learn, because I'm trying to get better at amigurumi. I want to get better because I think it's adorable.
Yeah.
And I think that, I mean, I brought my little octopi in school and the kids loved them. And kids are like, where can I buy that? Come see me at Art in the Park because I can't make sales at school. I'm not selling it at school. And then let's get, his name is Twizbay. No. Oh, he doesn't have a name. It just says Crochet Triceratops Dinosaur. But he also has the same type of yarn. And then also, his comes with snips too. Okay, so they all come with everything you need to make it. Oh, a metal yarn needle. I like that. The other ones had
the plastic
ones. But yeah, so if you want to get better at amigurumi, these kits on Amazon, I was like, I will try them. And some of the instructions are difficult, but they do have video links too, so you can watch what they mean. With the octopus one, there was a step that they explained it. Then I watched the video and she did something different than how they explained it in the, like on the pattern. So, but I've made enough of them now. I don't really even need to read the pattern anymore. Let's see. Oh, okay. So Maribel said I could add a magnet to the back of this. It could be a magnet.
Oh, yes, yes.
Mhm. And yes, the woobles are expensive. Jill has not bought any, she said.
Oh,
Steph says she really wants the Star Wars woobles, but they're so expensive. Just can't bring myself to do it. I know. I took one for the team. I mean, it's cute and it was easy to follow the videos. I will say that. And I mean, he's cute. But yeah, it was expensive. And they do have a bunch at Joann's. She did say some of the kids, she has trouble with the instructions. Jill did, like the ones I bought. And that's why, like, if it has the video, I watched the video too. So
yeah.
yeah. So that's honestly almost all that I have this week. Do you want to show any of your stuff before I show the last?
Well, no, because mine's going to be stuff in my shop. Well,
Okay.
I can show it anyway.
Yeah, show. I mean, we don't have to do anything in order. It's okay.
No, okay. I've been doing tie dyeing, you guys. Last time I showed you all the onesies that I tie dyed, and I did more. I did them in sets of 3, so it's a 3. I figured, you know, the shipping is the same if you buy 1 or buy 3. So I put them in 3 packs, and they're really cute. I mean, really. But this week, well, before I did the dinosaurs, so the week after we recorded, my teachers came in. I had to order these from Joann's, and they came. I was telling Amber, I got them from 3 different stores. They sent 3 different packages, but I did tie dye, and this was before I got my new colors. So these are done with the tulip tie dye kits. My new jacquard I've been doing my onesies with. But anyway, I'm going to show you. These are all toddler sizes. So.
Mhm.
These are the bigger ones. This is a size 4.
That's very cute.
I like
Getting
bright.
better at tie-dyeing, Mom.
Uh-huh.
Or
I like
practice.
bright.
Yes.
And these are all ice dyed, you guys. Where you tie dye and then you put the ice on top and then you put the stuff on top of it, the dry powder. This
Mhm.
one.
I
So
have
none
one that I
ever.
made for myself that looks almost exactly like that. I did. Yeah. That's pretty. I
These
like
will
that one.
these will never be the same. I can never do. Now this has like a side. I didn't do too bad on that one. See the side?
Oh, you did good on that one.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
couldn't do it again because I don't remember exactly how I did that to get
The
it.
great thing
Because
about
I
tie-dye.
even got it. See, I even got it up into the shoulder, up into the arm.
Hmm?
Then this one. But I was trying all kinds of different patterns, you guys, on these. This
Mm,
one is kind of a side stripe.
that's cute too. It almost looks like, hold it up again, Mom.
Okay.
It almost looks like on your side, it's going to be the bottom, the right. Right down there, it looks almost like a skull in the dark blue. Do you see that? Like my eyes are turning that into like a
Oh, I
skull.
can see it.
Yeah,
Well, right there.
like that's really cool. That's fun. Sorry, my
Yeah.
eyes matrix.
Oh, and then this is another one that I twisted.
Mhm.
It didn't do too bad.
Yeah, that's pretty too.
And I can't even put these up until tomorrow because the way my house is, I can't take pictures till after 1 because the way the sun comes in this room. And this is my room for taking pictures in natural light. Okay, and then this is another one.
That's pretty too.
It's so funny. I had to tie dye 9 more yesterday because when I was packing up the onesies, I noticed almost all of mine were girl colors. They had pink or light lavender that made them look no girly. So I tie dyed a bunch yesterday, and they're all the blues and the greens and the blacks for little boys. And then this one. But see, a lot of these could be little boys. Is that got a pattern? Well, kind of. Oh, and then this one has a pattern. This one I actually put the thing inside. So the one thing sleeve inside the other sleeve and then did it like that.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
Oh.
That's cool.
And then this is a little bit lighter.
That's pretty.
Mhm.
They're all pretty. I mean, I love
Yeah,
tie-dye.
they are
You know I
tie-dye.
love tie-dye.
Yeah, here's another one that's a spiral. I did do a few spirals, more
I like
spirals.
that.
Yeah. And then this is just what they call a scrunch pattern, just to get but I even like the scrunch ones. I like it when there's a little bit of white, just to,
Mhm.
And this is another spiral, a different kind.
Oh yeah, that's pretty too.
The
I love the
purple.
way the spiral ones look. They always look
You
more
know.
vibrant for some reason.
Uh-huh. And then this is just another probably scrunch. These were easier to work with because they were bigger than those little onesies. So I could do the spirals and stuff. Then
Excuse
this
me.
was another one I think that I put them together like this and did
Mhm.
the colors. So you kind of get like a V in the middle with
Mhm.
the the spirals. Can you see the spirals kind of on the side?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just, like I said, having fun. And then the last one, last but not least.
Looks like an eye.
Yeah. The Eye of Sauron. Okay, that's the 15 I did. And they'll be up on the thing. Now those I'll sell separately because I can ask a little more money for the shirts than than I did for, although I could have asked more for the onesies because some people are asking
Wow.
enormous prices. I'm going for one
It's like
onesie,
everything that's homemade, there's going to be people who are less and people that are more, and just
right?
gotta find our happy spot for
I
it.
found one guy yesterday when I can't remember what his name was. It's like G something. But anyway, he did men's briefs. Tie-dyed
Well, I
wool
mean, I
shorts and stuff.
suppose.
Yeah, and
I mean, my
they
husband and
were
I
bright,
have one
he
men's
did mostly the red and blues and greens and and I thought, yeah, that would be really something to give to your husband. They'd go,
you know, Dave and I have discussed this when looking at men's and women's underwear. Women get all the fun colors.
mm-hmm,
Men's like
yeah,
you can get blue, green, black, gray, white, and
white,
that's
mostly white.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
women
they have
get,
others too that are solids, but it's really hard to find ones that are patterned if you want to buy fun underwear. I mean,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
overshare probably, but
Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that too, but yeah, he's on Etsy actually, and some of the pictures I'm going, but
yeah.
they are dummies. He's using dummies. They are
Mhm.
mannequins,
Well, I
but
say
yeah,
Etsy just changed their policies with, did you get that email about nudity,
yeah.
adult stuff? So I'm like, there'll
Well,
be,
actually, because it's funny because on Etsy, I saw some stuff on Etsy that I was like, I told Amber years ago when they came out that I was like, Etsy allows that, but and they
Mhm.
said, well, don't know how you would put a block on your Etsy screen to keep your children from finding things like
Well,
that.
they used to, for a while, they had a filter
Mhm.
that you could change and or you didn't want it to see when you searched to not have the adult things, but I don't know if that still exists. I don't know.
I don't either.
Steph said my boyfriend and I have matching underwear for me undies. They have awesome designs. We've looked at theirs. I feel like they're very expensive. Kind of like the Woobles thing. The me undies are very expensive, but we have I'm gonna ask, are they comfortable? Sorry, that may be an overshare, but
Yeah.
I'm all about the comfort with things.
Yeah. Speaking of comfort, I spent money on some underwear,
Mhm.
expensive ones. They were three for $24. I've never paid that much for underwear in my life, but they
No.
are comfortable. Yeah. Yeah.
I've
So,
discovered a love for the boy shorts when I wear them. The boy short underwear are very
yes.
comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah.
They look good on my legs.
They make your legs look good.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
like boy short, like a bathing suit. If I could find a nice boy short bathing suit too.
Yeah, and they used to be all over. You could find them, but I haven't seen a boy short bathing suit for a long time.
No, I mean the tankinis were really in for a while, and then they had the boy short with the tankinis, and I don't
Hmm.
see those as much anymore. I do see a lot more one pieces too.
Yes, a lot more now or back in. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, thank you, Steph. She said it's the only brand of underwear and bras she's worn for years, and they last forever. That's good to
oh,
know.
good. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
thank you for sharing that candid information with me, with us. Sorry, guys.
Well, I actually thought about buying some underwear to tie dye. I never even thought about doing that until I was looking on YouTube and because I've been watching tie dye things
Mhm.
and I saw him do a set and I got I never even thought about that. That would be kind of neat,
Yeah, 'cause I mean, you
because
get a
I'm
lot of
sure there's
cotton underwear.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyway, so anyway, I'm tie dyeing now, you guys, because it's summer and tie dye you just do. You don't have to heat it up. You just let it set for. I've been letting mine set for instead of the 6 to 8 to 24 hours. I've been letting mine set 72 hours. And when I rinse them, they really don't rinse a lot out. I don't have to wash and wash and wash. I mean, I do like 3 or 4 times, and then I throw them in the washing machine. But boy, when I did the first batch that time, and you can even on the onesies, you can even tell the ones I did that way because they're lighter, they're more pastel looking.
Mhm.
And I thought, yeah,
And
I
that's
like
with
the
the RIT
brighter.
dye, right? That was
Huh?
when you did the RIT dye. Was
Oh,
that
those didn't even, that was those ones that,
oh,
yeah,
that
my
was t-shirt
shirts.
made. Yeah.
Yeah. And I always used written dye, and you did the
Tulip.
tulip. And yours that I've got that you made for me still is nice and bright. Mine that I did with the written dye there, of course, it's been years, but they still
Yeah,
have
but mine are
faded.
still super
Yeah,
bright and they've been washed
yeah,
so many times.
yeah. That red one
Oh,
is still, they got
yeah.
me, the red and blue. Yeah. So I may um redo the ones I did with the, now
With
I
the
got Jacquard, you guys. I got Jacquard this
yeah,
week
right.
because they had a good sale at Joann's for the little, they're only, Jacquards are little. That's
But a
a,
little bit goes a long way, doesn't it, with jacquard?
well, not with not with
Not
tie
with the
dye.
tie-dye?
It
Okay.
takes a lot more. And if you're ice dyeing, I've watched I've watched a bunch of videos and they take it by the teaspoon or putting on. I'm going, I don't think it needs that much. And I use the end of the teaspoon, and I, because I'm used to doing acid dyes and I'm going with it. And you saw they come out bright, so.
Yeah.
And these are ones that I took the tulip tie dye and I used the powder. I didn't put the water in them. I
Oh,
did these with powder on
oh,
them. So yeah, the ones that are spiral, actually, I still tie dyed, but I did the under ice one instead of over ice. And I
oh.
put the stuff on and then I put the ice on top of it. But yeah, I bought soda ash and all
Oh.
that good stuff.
Soda ash, it really sets the color.
Yep.
It really does. Hi,
Yeah.
Robin. Welcome. You guys, Robin has a new grandbaby.
I have a new great grandbaby. You
I
have a
have a
new
new great niece.
great niece. She was
Yes.
born last night.
She's
She
very
weighed
cute.
6 pounds, 13 ounces. And her
Mhm.
name is,
Should I
I'll
share?
let you
Is
say.
that I don't know if that's okay to share a baby's name. I mean,
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. So I'll wait till Robin says it's okay. But she's very
Okay.
cute.
But
And
she's
mom is
darling, yeah.
doing great.
She's real cute.
Mhm.
So
I think
yeah.
mom's great. That's what I
And
heard.
I think they sent her home right away because
Well,
the
Robin said tonight by after 9 o'clock tonight or tomorrow morning.
oh shit, those pictures she took was still in the hospital. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because they had a picture of the baby with Frankie Lou, and I didn't know they allowed children
They
in the
do.
hospitals. They
They
used to
always
not
have.
allow 2-year-olds. They had to sit in the waiting room. Yeah, anyone under 12 wasn't allowed.
Well, that's only while you're giving birth. After you have the baby, they let them in.
No, they didn't allow them in the rooms.
What? That's
Yeah,
weird.
when you were born, your dad had to take you guys out to the window, and you got to look in my window.
Oh.
See,
Oh, her name
they
is
got to look
Mara.
and see
Robin
you.
said we can share. Her name is
Okay,
Mara. Mara
Mara Joe.
Mara Jo. I couldn't remember the middle name for a second.
Yeah, Mara Joe. Yeah. So yeah, a different name. That's neat. Yeah,
And she's
she's
very
cute.
cute. Robin
Yeah.
said siblings can always visit.
Oh, okay.
Still at the
Well,
hospital
that's
until
new.
tomorrow night. Okay.
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So
So, but proud grandma there and proud great grandma. Yeah. So I have 4 great grandchildren now, 9 grandchildren, and 4 children. So
yep.
just enough. Although I know I'll have more great grandchildren, I'm sure, because yeah, I still got some
A
that,
few that can get married that haven't.
well, Caitlin might have some later on, and Tristan probably, I don't know, no. But Marche, I would think Marche would want another one at least.
And well, then we have the boys too.
Huh?
We got all the boys. They could
I
have
know.
wives or future
Oh
wives.
yeah, they're not even married. Well, Andrew's married, but the other two aren't even married yet.
I know. I'm like, we got time. They got time. Yeah.
Yeah, but in my lifetime, I hope.
Well, I
I'm
think,
old.
I mean, I think if you live as long as grandma did, you will have more great grandbabies in
I
your
might
life.
even have a great great like she did. She got Aiden was her great great.
That's true.
So
Oh.
And I think, oh yeah, and was she still alive? No, I think Maddie was pregnant
No, was she?
for 2.5 years.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. I don't
yeah,
know.
because
Time is so
I
fleeting.
know. Yeah, I only know it's been 2.5 years because Shelley posted the other day.
Oh yeah, she did. I
So
crazy that it's been that long.
I know
And we
it
weren't
just
even in
doesn't.
New Mexico. We were still living with Bruce and
Yeah,
Sharon's. Yeah.
yes, because you drove with me. You drove me up there.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, we'll probably never go to Montana again.
Who knows? Maybe
Yeah,
you might not. We might.
yeah, you might
We're
go.
still young.
You're still young and exciting.
Yes.
Anyway, I don't have any more stuff to show, do you?
I do.
Oh,
Yes.
yes, you have your club.
So, okay. Last week, I have to tell the story. I realized there's something called Shopify collabs, and you can apply to have a collab with a company. So I applied for two companies to have a collab with. One I was accepted for, the other one is still pending. The other one is the flower letters, Mom. You can collab with
Really?
flower letters. Yes. So for doing this collaboration, what I got was I got 1 free month of their Yarn of the Month Club, and a discount for my followers. The link is posted in the description of this video, but also there's a code, and they they used my Amber's Craft Place instead of Crafty Performers as the code. So you get 15% off if you purchase any of their stuff. So that's a good deal. And I have done this club before, and the last time I was disappointed. I am not disappointed this time. I actually like this yarn. Okay. It is darn good yarn. And this is the Yarn of the Month Club. So I got the July one. Now you may remember last time I got recycled Sari yarn, but it wasn't like this one. This is a recycled Sari yarn as well. I didn't like the last one. I didn't know what to do with it. This
Yeah,
one
it
I
was kind of, it was
because it
like a
was
glob of yarn, wasn't it? It
well, and it
wasn't
was a
even,
mix of some of it was thinner, some of it was fatter, and I didn't know how to work with it. So I wasn't happy. But this time, let me show you what this one is. This month is actually um July 2024 is a Marrakesh Market 2-ply sport weight recycled silk. Okay. So they have a whole booklet talking about it and it has a pattern. But this is what the yarn looks like.
oh,
Actually, it's really pretty and it is more
yeah,
uniform. And that's what I think I struggled with last time was it wasn't uniform. And I got actually
right.
3 balls of it in here.
Oh, wow.
So I ended up getting, okay, so it's a 2-ply sport and 50 grams each. So 150 grams. So that's not bad, 150 grams of yarn. And then they include a free something every month. And this month it was a measuring tape,
Oh,
a mixed
okay.
color measuring tape. And so they actually on the tag for the yarn and in here it talks about the yarn. So let me tell you what this is. Okay. So this says introducing Marrakesh Market, our July yarn of the month, inspired by the bustling streets in Morocco. This 2-ply sportwig recycled silk yarn features a natural base complemented by an herbal dyed ombre of rich browns and warm terracotta. Embrace the heat of summer as you're transported to the energetic markets of Morocco. And then it says, much like our yarn, this month's patterns are inspired by Morocco. We hope you'll settle down for a nice cup of tea using our new diamond lattice coaster set. And the freebie of the month is a mystery colored tape measure. It says ready to keep your measurements exact and help you finish the perfect projects from now on. So they include a pattern. I'm gonna tell I looked ahead at this because I wanted to see what it was before I showed you guys. The pattern is diamond lattice coasters, and they actually have a crochet one and they have a knit version if you're a knitter or you're a crocheter. So it has both.
Oh,
My I don't want to say my issue. I guess my concern is it's a pattern for DK weight yarn, and the yarn that's in the club is sport weight. So I don't know if I mean Mom and I discussed this. If you hold sport weight double, it's not DK, right? It's worsted. Because DK is 2 fingering weights held together, I believe, right?
right. Yes.
So That's my only concern, but these coasters do look beautiful. Like I think it's a beautiful pattern. And I mean, I would do the crochet, not the knitting, because I'm better at crocheting. But
Well,
so
just go down one size in the needle,
yeah, okay. Because it requires a 5 mm needle.
which is an H. So just go down to a G.
Okay. Okay. Do you think that I would still hold it double then? Would I hold it double to make it? Oh no, that's too much. I
Yeah.
could do one sport weight, but it's a thin sport weight. It almost looks like
Pull
just
one
a
out.
little bit more than fingering.
Oh.
Why'd you say pull one out?
How many yards is in it in the 50 grams?
200.
Okay, so that's 400
Yeah.
for 100 grams. So that's more of a fingering.
Yeah, because I mean, look at it. It is thin. It looks thin.
Yeah,
It's really
because
pretty.
our sparkle yarn, I think the 8515 only has 400 yards too. So it's just you could hold them together, but
Yeah, I
then
like
you wouldn't have enough to make. You'd probably make half the amount of coasters as
I don't
you
know.
can.
I'm gonna have to experiment with it. Maybe I will have something for you guys next month. Next time.
In
I'm
two
gonna try
weeks.
to experiment with it because it's really pretty yarn and it is very soft. The recycled silk is very soft. And I do appreciate them letting me try this one for free because, like I said last time, I wasn't as happy. So I think I'm happier with this one this month. And like I said, there's a code and the link is in the description of this video. So if you want to buy any darn good yarn, you can go and get the discount code. Okay.
Right.
Okay, let's see. Steph says I have several of those sport weight balls from Darn Good Yarn. They work up really nice. Oh, that makes me happy. Okay. It is very soft. Jill said it depends on the yarn and it may be a yarn that blooms. Maybe it blooms. Maybe it gets thicker.
It blooms, it would bloom when you wash it.
Right. So maybe,
But I don't know if you'd wash well, I guess if you're a person that blocks everything, you would wash it. You'd get it wet anyway to block it.
We get it wet, yeah. And it's
Then maybe
recycled
it
silk,
blooms.
so I can't
Being
probably wash it.
silk, I don't know. I don't know. I've never worked with just sari silk, you know.
Hand wash, do not dry, do not iron, lay flat to dry. No dye lot, hand dyed.
Yeah, okay.
Are all a little bit different. And well, that's cool. They also, I mean, I like what Dime God Yarn does because they're actually a company that helps people. Like this says, did you know your subscription does more than just support our artisans? We work with local schools to make sure they have the proper tools and supplies to provide an education for children in India. So they do help people too.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, so that just happened, and I really hope the flower letters responds.
Yeah. Speaking of the flower letters, ours got sent out yesterday.
Yes, I got that email. Dave and I need to catch up still. We're 2 letters behind.
Oh, not me. I didn't read them all at once, though. I did read, but I thought about, I may have to start going back and reading the previous because some of the stuff when it is saying things, I'm going, I don't really remember that. When was that? And as we get deeper into the letters,
Mhm.
because I think my biggest one, I'm on letter, I think 9. Aren't we on Nora Avon's number 9? This will be 10.
I thought I was on 8. Nora Avon is this 10, right?
Yes.
Last one I got was 8.
Okay, so this will be
I haven't
9.
opened 8 yet.
What?
I haven't even opened it.
Oh,
Usually
I
I open up and look inside, even if I don't read it, just to make sure, everything looks okay. Because I have gotten one of the envelopes ripped from my postal carrier. So I want to make sure everything looked good.
oh.
Sometimes it happens.
If they do respond, which letter are you gonna go for? Orchid May, or go for Orchid May? You'll like it. It's the one
Yeah,
that goes to Brazil or wherever the South America. And it's
did you see they
interesting.
released the Nora Avon tin too? Like 2 weeks
Oh,
ago?
did they finally? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I got it. I'm waiting for the Orchid May tin to be released, and they said it won't be released till December. But I've got both of those. I've got all 3 of my tins except for
Okay.
that.
I thought you had bought a second one Nora Avon for the year two
I
because
did the Norvaven too. It's blue.
oh, okay. No, I thought you had bought a second of the first tin
No, no, no,
because they hadn't released a second tin yet.
no. They haven't released the Orchid May tin yet. And so I'm just putting my Orchid May letters in with the Nora Avens that I'm not opening. Because I ordered book 1 and book 2, but I'm
Right.
not going to open book 2 until we're done with book 1. So I can go right into that.
I'm
So,
glad I got the tins though, because I haven't been reading them as quickly. It really
uh-huh.
does safe place to stay.
Yes, and they don't go
Like,
all over the house.
I don't know
Yeah.
if you guys can see how my organized craft room is no longer as organized. I got boxes everywhere. I got to get rid of my AMS boxes. And whenever I get a package, there are too many boxes.
Well, I was saving all your AMS boxes that you sent the dragons in, but all of a sudden I'm have like 8 boxes and I'm going, I'll never
What am
use
I gonna
these.
do
What
with
am I going to
those?
use? So I finally got rid of a bunch of them. In fact, I've got your newest one under here because I think I got rid of all the other ones. I had 13 of them because we're on month 14. This was month 14, you guys. So if you've been
Yes.
with us from the beginning, you will have 14 dragons and they're
Mhm.
all different. So
And I happen to have the one from July right here.
last week from July, yeah.
The August
Put
one
out the August.
not in here. No one, and I don't know who's released or who's gotten that one yet. So
Nobody.
I know. Well, you just
Nobody's
sent
got
them.
it.
You just
Yeah,
sent them today or yesterday?
I sent them yesterday.
Yeah. So
Yeah, yesterday. So
that's last month's. And I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do for this next month because I don't know yet.
August, September, do something Halloweeny because then they'll get it in time to enjoy it for October.
I have
I mean, I
ideas.
guess you could do it for October because they get them by they're sent out by the 10th, so they get them by the 15th. So they
Mhm.
would have it, you know.
I should have held off on the sunflower until September because I think of sunflowers in September, but I'm like, I just
Yeah.
really wanted to do that dragon because it was so pretty.
It was. I wonder if they have any with books on them. Because September used to be, you'd think of September as school. School
Oh.
started, used to start September 1st,
I
or
haven't seen any
September.
with books. I don't
Yeah.
know the logistics of how that would work.
Yeah.
What
Put
I
a
mean,
book on each.
yeah, that'd be interesting. Okay, Steph said the darn good yarn silk does bloom a bit just from releasing it from the ball. I'd probably just do the pattern as written. I feel like it comes wrapped awfully tight. Okay, I'll try that then. And Jill did say they empower women and children. Yes, they do. They're a good company. And
Yeah.
oh my gosh, Jeff is behind you. I just looked up and saw him there.
Thank you. I told you to tell me because
You see
he
me
does
look
that to
like
me.
behind me? I tried to look behind me because my brain thought that was behind me, not behind
Remember,
you.
to tell you kids, school started. Resistance is futile. You
I
will
saw
be
you post
educated.
that today. I
No,
saw
no,
that.
they don't. They won't be educated. Because they want to be.
Yes.
Boy, you are getting tanner.
Yeah, I know.
Just from look at what
I
you're
thought this was dirt. It's
Yes,
not.
Dan.
Yeah.
just from
Yeah.
2 weeks of the
You can
doing
see,
the truck.
you can see where
See, this is my tan line. Do you see how tan I am?
yeah, your
Oh,
watch.
yeah, your watch line.
My watch band.
Watch
I
line.
actually
I
am
got tan
tan.
before I got that watch again.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yep.
Oh.
Be kind to your mailman. Take your dogs in.
take your dog and number your boxes.
Number, yeah. Put the last number on the box.
Oh, night, Jill. Love you too. She's taking the dog out.
Okay. See you
I don't
later.
I don't really have anything else to talk about. I mean, we should remind people that it's the next month for our club.
Yes, and it
Right.
is listed. I'm listing them a little earlier. I'm trying to list them right after I start my yarn for the last one because otherwise you don't have as many days to join. It must be 8 o'clock. That's time for my
It is
pill,
8 o'clock. Yep.
pill time. Yeah. So we haven't been on that long.
Oh, we've been on an hour.
Yeah. Um, yeah, so and then you have what day is today? Today's the 10th. So you have 15 days
21
left to sign up for the Wizards and Witches
Oh yeah, that one.
and just 5 days left to sign up for the library, the night at the library club. So, yeah, I have every 10 days I have a club going. So, yeah. For me, it makes it easier for me. Yeah. So, yeah, and with the heat, you guys, I've found new ways to dye yarn.
Mama's experimenting so she doesn't heat up her house.
Yes, yes, but hopefully August will be the last of this heat, and then we'll get into more um autumn.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully September. Although September is known to be hot here too. We're in a desert, so more like October it'll be nicer. So anyway, I hope we have a lot of snow this year because now that I'm doing
Snow tie-dyeing
tie-dyeing,
and
I
snow dye.
yeah, because I have to. I let me tell you guys, I bought a bag of ice, $3.75, and it only worked. It only did the 8 shirts that I did. So I've been making ice, but I have a small refrigerator, and it takes about half of the refrigerator to do the ice cubes to have enough. And then Jeff takes ice cubes in the morning too for his drink thing to keep.
If you had a place to
warm.
put it, I would tell you to get a countertop ice maker.
But $100.
Mine
I
wasn't,
looked at 'em. Huh?
I think mine was only like 80, but
Right,
still,
but still 80, you know,
yeah. But it
and
makes ice so fast. It makes like 12 cubes every 9 minutes.
yeah, I saw that 9 minutes every 9 cubes every 9 minutes or whatever. But I looked at them and is yours the bullet? The
Yes,
bullet
mine
thing?
is bullet ice.
Right.
Yeah.
I would like the ones that make the little tiny.
The Sonic ice.
Yeah. Is that what it's called? Because I didn't know
Well,
what it's called.
well, it's
And
the same ice that Sonic has. And same ice as Chick-fil-A has, like the little tiny ones. Yeah.
little,
And
not
those
cube,
ones are more
it's
expensive.
nugget
Yeah,
ice.
nugget ice. Yeah.
Yes, and they were more expensive, but
My coworker just jumped on. Hi, Sarah. She said, greeting from 2 homebodies. Thanks for the chill stream. She's the one who's teaching algebra.
oh, okay. Okay.
Like that helped me with calculus this summer.
Oh, okay.
She
Got
and
through
her,
it.
her
Got you
husband
through it.
did calculus. Yeah, they're very good at math. They helped me with my problem on Thursday or Friday too, whatever day it was that I worked on it in school. I think it was Thursday. Because I had to figure out the formula for this project that I did and I was struggling. So yeah, they're
Nice.
awesome. Yes. Anyway, I don't really have anything else to share. Do you?
Nope. Here's my tie-dye. My onesies. But they're not done yet. 2 more days. Yeah, I
Yes.
just did those yesterday. So, and then I didn't do any today because why didn't I do any today? Oh, because I got my new thing in and I wanted to experiment with it. So
Oh,
yeah, but this morning I didn't do anything. I'm trying to think, did I do anything this morning? Oh, I did laundry.
I did
You know,
schoolwork today.
we still have to do laundry. I
Uh-huh.
used to love to do laundry, you guys. And now it's like, oh, I have to do laundry today. I don't mind washing and stuff. It's just taking the stuff out of the dryer and hanging it. Because I hang all my stuff right away. And it's just that it takes time. So, but
Yeah.
did you notice we haven't seen Coco tonight?
Well, she was chewing on your cord earlier, wasn't she? Because you said stop chewing that on the table.
No, I haven't seen Coco. Coco hasn't been up here.
I thought she was like over like here. Because I
Haven't
swear
seen
you said stop chewing that.
No,
Okay.
I'll rewind, but I don't think so. No, I haven't seen her.
I'm like, I don't know.
Probably in my room. She
Yeah.
likes my room. It's hot in there, but anyway. Yeah, I don't see anything else to show.
I
Um,
don't have
oh,
any-
I am dyeing solids, you guys. I wanted to mention that because I don't seem to sell a lot of solids. And I know a lot of people use solids. And I offer them in all of my bases. So, and they are made to order, but it only takes me a day. So it's still 1 to 3 days shipping. I don't take 2 to 4 weeks like some because I'm not that big of a company. So yeah. So I can do, and I can do, I think I have listed that I'll do up to 10 because I figure most people don't use 10 even to make a sweater. So,
No, I mean, even if you make 10 too, that doesn't take you very long usually, if you do it with pans. Because you can
yeah,
do 4 in the pan, 3 or
not
4.
not solids,
Oh,
not solid tonals, no.
really? You have to do
Yeah,
them
because
separate.
then you don't get
Oh,
the
the
coverage,
saturation.
saturation. Yeah, I do them. Those are the only thing I still do in my pots, my round pots, and I do one in each, so I can do 4 at a time. But I do try to. I have done this forever. If I had, like, I've had people that in the past that have bought, like, say 8, I mix up in a big pot so that when I put it in, all 4 of them will be the same tonal color.
Mm, that
So that
makes sense.
because otherwise you might put a little more in this one and a little less in that one. Yeah. So I've done that
Yeah.
forever. So, and my tonals are the way I'm doing them, they're coming out nice. They're almost a solid tone. They're not real. Yeah. So, and I invented a new color tonight. I tried. So it's in the bathroom drying. I call it black cherry. And it's red with a little black mixed in with it. So it's really darkened it up almost like a Bing cherry, that deep red almost. So we'll see how it comes as when it's dry. So
Yeah.
that was one of the things I did today.
So,
Yeah.
all right.
Anyway, nothing else.
Well,
So
I gotta go fix an assignment apparently. Before I go to bed, I'm gonna fix it and get it resubmitted because I want to finish class. I haven't finished any classes yet this semester. This will be class number 1. I need it
it's
done.
done.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
My last my task 1 for this class I submitted 4 times before it finally passed.
Oh, well, you're lucky you're able to do that. Keep resubmitting it. That they
That's true.
don't just grade you and say, "Oh,
Task 2 I
I'm
would have
sorry."
passed the first time if I hadn't forgotten my decimal.
They count you down for that.
Well, my answer was wrong because I forgot a decimal in my problem. And so I got the wrong answer.
Oh, okay.
So yes, and so I had the wrong conclusions because I had the wrong answer. If I had written my formula correctly, I would have gotten the correct answers and I would have been able to give the correct conclusion. But that was an easy fix. It took me 5 minutes.
Okay.
Like I was like,
So they tell you what you did wrong or what?
well, they basically say like, because it was comparing graphs and like trend lines and stuff, and they said the conclusion I came to was incorrect because of miscalculations or something like that. Like to sort of look at my calculations and just see. And then it would help me with the correct conclusion. I want you to think. Getting your master's is all about thinking.
Yeah, and not pushing ahead through it just to get it done. They
Yeah.
want you to take your time.
They want me to I need to be a master of mathematics.
That's right. Well, wait till you have to do trig.
I already did.
Oh, you completely done with that?
Number trig. I finished calculus 1. I have to do calculus 2 and 3.
Oh, okay.
I'm in probability and statistics right now as well. 1.
At least you have now, you have those teachers at school that can help you on the calculus.
Yes. They're very smart. They're very good at it.
Yeah. So, okay, well, we will tell everybody goodbye. We will be back on the 24th. That's 14 days. So today's the 10th. So we'll see you guys on the 24th of August. I can't believe you're already in school. I mean, it's just mind-boggling. You're already in school. Oh.
You and me both, Mom. You and me.
We were still enjoying our summer vacation when I was that age.
Yes, me too. I
Yeah.
was too. Yeah.
Till the day after Labor Day.
Yeah.
So, in
All
fact,
right, guys.
our fair was the last week in August, our county fair. So,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it always rained. So,
Yeah.
anyway, okay, you guys, we will let you all go. Thank you for
Yes.
joining us. If you aren't a subscriber, please subscribe. Give us a thumbs up and tell your friends and all that good stuff. And
Yes.
I don't know if you can forward us or whatever, but let everybody know about us. Who are you looking at?
My dog is barking really loudly in the hallway. He must have heard something.
I can't hear him.
Oh, he's loud. If I open this door, he'd probably come running in.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yes.
Okay, well, anyway, Amber's going to turn us off now. So
Yeah.
we'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Yes.
Bye.
Have a good night, guys.